G'day, Nick here from CPAP Batteries, and today I'm going to be taking you through the range of batteries we have available for the ResMed S9 series. Okay, I'm going to be taking you through the C100, which is currently connected here in front of me, the C150, which is this one just here, the next size up, and then the biggest battery we do, which is the C400. Okay, each pack is going to come with your bag to carry your battery and all your cables that come with it. And in your pack, you're going to have your AC/DC charger, which is the what we use to charge the battery from AC/DC power, so your wall socket at home. Okay, that's your 240 volt AC charger right there. Okay, and also the cable which connects the machine to the battery. Okay, so it connects to the output of the battery. Okay, optional extras include this DC charger. So you get this sort of DC charger here as an extra if you're wanting to charge via DC, and DC is such as your 12 volt cigarette port in your car or caravan or boat, those sort of things. Okay, so I'm going to start with the C100 here. It's a very simple setup. We have our DC cable running from the input of the CPAP machine where you normally plug your power into this part here, which is the DC out. Okay, so if I just lift that up there, you'll see there DC out. Okay, so the power is running out of the battery into the CPAP machine, and you can see there it's on. I can flick the switch and she fires up. Okay, now when that's on and running from a full charge, you can expect to get around 10 to 12 hours from a single charge before you need to recharge the battery again using your AC/DC charger or your DC charger if you decide to purchase that extra. Now, charge time is about 2.5 to 3 hours, so it is a short recharge time. That's great. It means you can use your battery and you're not waiting around all day for it to charge the next day. Especially if, say, you only sleep 7 hours, you're going to still have some charge already left in the battery, so it's going to take you even less time to charge it. Just looking at the battery itself, it's got a lovely aluminium casing, which means the battery's really well protected. It's really rugged. You can take it camping, trekking, all those sorts of things, and you know, it can be knocked around a little bit and it's not going to get damaged. Okay, at the front here, you can see we've got DC in. That's where we charge the battery. Okay, power's going into the battery, DC in. A little on-off switch so we can flick the battery on and off. Okay, obviously if it's off, there's not going to be any power to the machine. It's going to stop. The little button to the side here is a little test button, so we can see these indicators light up when I press that. That tells me how much charge is left in the battery. Okay, so when it's full, it goes right up to the end here, 75%, next one down, 50%, 25%, and obviously flat. When it's flat, it will start beeping at you. Excuse me. It's also a handy indicator. It tells us when the battery is charging and when it is full. Okay, so when it is charging, the LED lights will run from left to right, and when it's fully charged, they'll all light up at once. Alrighty, but that's as simple as it is. The battery itself weighs 830 grams. It's super portable, super thin. You can put it in with your bag and your CPAP machine and take it on planes. You can take it trekking, hiking, camping, all those sorts of things. It's also a really useful battery for power outages and blackouts and things like that where you might not have AC/DC power. Now, the battery is the smallest of the bunch that we do, okay, so it is really that really super portable one. If you're looking for something that's going to last you a bit longer on a single charge, you'd need to go with the C150 or the C400, okay. They're all very similar in the way they look. Okay, so the C150 is just a little bit longer than the C100. It's still the same width and height. Okay, you're just looking at an extra third in length. And it's going to last about 14 to 16 hours on a single charge. Same sort of outputs, inputs, buttons on the front there, okay, so it's the same sort of deal. It's just going to last you a bit longer, so it means that, you know, if you don't have the ability to charge it up the next day, you know, you're probably going to get close to 2 nights anyway from a single charge there, and it's still relatively portable. You know, it's only 1.1 kilo, you can still put it in with your bag. And these two batteries, the C150 and the C100, are the ones people get for flying, okay? They're the main ones people get for flying. They're generally within the restrictions that the airlines have in place in terms of lithium ion content. This one's 100 watt hours, that's what the C100 stands for, and this is 150 watt hours, okay? So you can check with your airline and just ask them what the regulations are and they'll tell you, but it's normally less than 150 watt hours, okay? Taking you up to the C400, Okay, obviously you can see it's a bit thicker. Okay, it's also a bit longer and a bit taller. Okay, it weighs 3 kilos, the C400, and it's also got a few different inputs at the front here. I'll just take you through them. It's got your standard charge, which is just here, okay, to charge it. Once again, you can charge it up with your AC/DC 240 volt charger that comes with the pack, or you can get the additional DC charger. You can also use solar to charge it as well. So if you have a little solar panel, you can plug it in there and charge it up. On off again, same test button, LED, same thing again. That's your output, okay? So that's where you run the your S9 DC cable that comes with the pack into the battery. You've also got some handy USB ports which you can use for charging things such as iPhones, camera batteries, other things like that. So that's pretty handy. And it's also got a cigarette port in there as well. Okay, so you can use that for other, other 24 volt sort of accessories that you might have when you're camping. Okay, so this battery, the C400, is more for your camping style. Okay, so people go away, they go camping. You're going to get between 5 to 7 nights before you need to recharge it when you're using your CPAP machine. Okay, which is fantastic. It really means you can sort of put it away and not have to be worried about charging it up and those sorts of things. C150 here, and then the C100. Okay, now all these batteries you're to use when you're not without the humidifier. So you've got to disconnect your H5i humidifier that would normally be next to the S9 and plug your tubing into here. Alrighty, if you're going to use your humidifier, you've got to make sure you turn it right down, and for the smaller batteries, the C100 and the C150, I don't think the batteries won't work. Okay, so you'll just, with the C400, you can probably use your humidifier for 1 to 2 nights before it drains the battery, but with the smaller ones, just don't bother with it. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Have a read through the literature, check out some of the pictures that we have. If you need any help, you can contact us, support@supercheapcpap.com.au, or you can phone us. Thanks again for watching. Hope you've got something out of it, and you can get yourself a battery if you need one. Ta.